Hello everyone, welcome back to Karen's English Hub. In this video, I'm going to teach you the topic of idioms. This is a topic which we have in Sem 3 of the second year. So in that we have exercises in your textbook. We will deal with the exercises. Right. So before getting into the exercises, let me tell you what is an idiom or what are the idioms. So idioms are group of words which do not have the direct meaning of the literal words that you can see like in the sentence structure, but they have some indifferent meaning, that means indirect meaning to the given idioms. So in exercise here we'll find such idioms which have the meanings, the other meanings to the given ones. See here, look at the first one in exercise 1. Choose the correct meaning of the given idiom. To pay through the nose. What do you mean by to pay through the nose? See, there would be some people who pay more than that is needed or more than the price that is actually there. Okay, so they pay the amount which is extra. Okay, so that is called as to pay through the nose. Look at the options: doing something correctly off well, to pay more for something that is actual worth, next to show your anger. Okay, so according to the explanation that I had given you, which is the correct option here? Option B is the correct one. Next, look at the second one: to take something to heart. To take something to heart in the sense, there would be some people who feel so much by uh, you know thinking about any particular issue or any particular problem for a very long time. They suffer a lot thinking about it, so it is simply taking something to heart. Okay, when you consider something very seriously, that is called as taking that things into heart. See, a lot of worry or excitement about a situation that is not important, to allow someone to affect or upset you deeply, to start behaving in an open acceptable way. C, you cannot use it, only option is A or B. So in A or B, which one can you use? A lot of worry or excitement, or to allow something to affect or upset you deeply? Which one can you use here? You can go with the second option to get the meaning of the given idiom. Next, move to third one here: to not have the stomach for something. What is the meaning of this idiom here? Look at the options: to be bored because you have nothing to do not feel interested, or brave enough, interested, strong, or brave enough to do something, to be born to rich parents. So, which of the options gives the meaning of to not have the stomach for something? That means when you are not interested to do something or anything, that means when we say I'm not feeling comfortable to do it or I don't feel like doing it. So when you say this type of statement, we can use, instead of saying that, you can use I don't have stomach to do something. That is the second option here we can opt. Next one, on the rocks. What do you mean by on the rocks? On the rocks is kind of situation where you wouldn't know where you will fall. That side, this side, you can fall, front side, back side, or your right side, left side. That means you are in some type of trouble. When you are in some type of trouble, then it is said that you are on the rock. See here, in trouble, failure, or defeat, to do things in the wrong order. Which one can you go with here? In trouble. I am on the rocks in the sense I am in trouble. Next one, to show someone the ropes. To show someone the ropes in the sense it is to guide someone to do the things. For example, like let us say you are a senior in any work, like let us say you are very perfect at driving. There is some person who wants to learn this driving. Okay, so now that fellow, you know, teaches, the experienced guy teaches the junior how to drive the car, how to do that, how to do this and all. So this is simply the senior is showing the ropes. So to show the ropes is to actually guide someone or show someone how to do the things. Okay, next one, that here we can go with the second option, that is B. Next, To see red. What do you mean by to see red? The small visible part of large problem, to become angry, to turn a small problem into large one. To see red in the sense when someone becomes angry. That is the B option again. Next. To hold the fort. I'm holding the fort for someone. Holding the fort is to do any work or any responsibility or any job instead of someone. When that person is absent, or when that person delays the work, or when that person asks you to do the work, in all these cases you will be doing the work instead of that person. So that is called as to hold the fort of someone. See here, look at the options: to accept both good and bad, to do a job for someone, to make someone or something seamless, good or important. Which one can you use here? You can go with the B option. Next, to lead someone off the garden path. To lead someone off the garden path. To lead someone is fine, that is positive, but here to lead someone off the garden path is negative idiom. Okay, got it. So you have to go with the negative meaning. Which is the negative meaning? It is simply to cheat someone, kind of. Okay, to lead someone off the garden path, in the sense you are not taking him on the path, you are taking him off the path. That means out of that path. He is not on the path. That means you are leading him in a wrong way. Okay, so which is the option that gives the meaning here? To be funny, to deceive someone, to get out of control. Here you can go with the B option, to deceive someone. That means to cheat someone, to lead someone in a wrong way. Next, to get something off your chest. See, when like your friends or your colleagues, if they are in some pain, some people would go and say, like you would go and say, if you have any problem in your heart, come on, open up, you can tell me all your problems, so that you will become cool, or you can get rid of the thoughts. So that is simply to get something off the chest. Off the chest, in the sense it is simply kind of out of the chest. Put all your sorrow outside, say all the problems that you have. This is called as to get something off your chest. To do something that hurts, that hurt yourself. To talk about something that has been worrying you for a long time. To relax. Which one can you can you use here? You can use with the B option. It is to talk about something that has been worrying you for a long time. It is simply used with the people who are in depression. Okay, next one, to take a leaf out of someone's book. Okay, 10th one, to take a leaf out of someone's book. What do you mean by this? Look at the options: to be involved in something, to follow someone's example, to look after someone, to take care of them. To take the leaf out of someone's book, in the sense it is to take the example of some other person, looking at some other person and following him. Just like kind of inspiration. Okay, that is the B option, to follow someone's example. Next, you have got exercise 2 here. In exercise 2 we have matched the following. Okay, look at this one. First one, if something fits the bill, what is it called as? If something fits the bill, all the right side ones are your options, as you can see. Okay, there are totally 10 altogether. Okay, so it continues. So options you can find in first 5 of this column 2, or you can also find in the second 5 of this column 2. Okay, which one can you find? See here, if something fits the bill, what do you mean by that here? If something fits the bill, that is called as, it is difficult, you will do without hesitation, it is what that is required. See here, if something fits the bill, in the sense which is something suitable, whatever that is required is called as something that fits the bill. Next one, if you do something at the drop of a hat, what is it? It has difficult start, it is clear until the last moment, they are in conflict, you manage your finances, it isn't what you believed in, or it is difficult, you do it without hesitation. Which one can you use here? Look at this. If you do something at the drop of a hat, that means when you do the things immediately, as soon as I said, see, like in army there would be commanders, immediately they give an order, all the other soldiers would follow it. That means they follow it, they do the things at the drop of a hat. That means without any hesitation. See here, that is G option. So first one is H and second one is G, right? Next, let us move to the third one. If you don't bat an eye, if you don't bat an eye is when you show, no reaction. That means when you do not react to anything, that is called as you do not bat an eye. That means you are not expressing anything, your reactions are nil, nothing. That is called as to bat an eye. Next one, if something has teething problem in the sense, see, there would be nowadays there are many startups, right? So all the youngsters, they go with these startups, right? So in the beginning when they start their business, they come across various problems, yes or no? So that type of problems are called as the problems which are in the beginning. When they start the business, they have some beginning problems. So that type of problems are called as teething problems. Okay. So which of the options give that meaning here? Look at A. It has difficulties at the start. That means any business that has the problems in the beginning, that is called as it has the teething problems. Next one. If people are at loggerheads, loggerheads in the sense when people are not agreeing with each other, that means they are in conflict, they are in fight. That is called as C. When they are in conflict, when they are in fight, when they are in disagreement with each other, that is called as the people are at loggerheads. Next, look at the sixth one. If something goes against the grain, if something goes against the grain, what is it called as? See, like when you go for the vacation, you will be well prepared, you will pack your things, you will book the tickets, you will do everything, and suddenly there would be some loss of our relatives or our grannies or someone, right? So immediately your whole plan collapses. Okay. So when you can say everything has gone against the grain, that means you have planned so much, but all that you planned was of no use. Okay, so which option can you use here? It is difficult, which you do without hesitation, that is over. You show no reaction is over. Not required, that is over. Punctual and regular, no, we cannot use it. Next one, it isn't what you believed in. Okay, which one can you use it? Here we can go with it isn't what you believe in. That means you did not plan that, but still that thing happened. It has gone against your plans. Your plans are well cancelled. It was not that you believed in. You believed in the very good trip, but that was not the thing that happened. Next one. You are penny wise and pound foolish. This is used for the people who do not manage their finances well. Okay. The people who are bad at managing the finances. That is the D option. Next. Eighth one, if a race goes down to the wire. So in cricket, in some of the situations, people will not understand who wins till the last ball. Okay, there are some cases where for one ball the batsman has to hit 6 runs. So till the last ball, no one knows who wins, team A or team B. We do not know. So when this thing continues till the last time, the confusion, it continues till the last moment. That is called as this one, where a race, if a race goes down to the wire, that means till the end. Okay, so which option can you use here? You can go with this one. It isn't clear until the last moment who will win. Right. Next one. If something is like clockwork, what is it? If something is like clockwork, that is called as it is punctual and regular. When something is very punctual and regular, when somebody is very punctual and regular, you can say he is like clockwork. Okay, that means he is always on time, he is always punctual. Next, if something is no bed of roses, we have one idiom: bed of roses and no bed of roses. Bed of roses in the sense something which is comfortable. When you say not bed of roses, that means which is uncomfortable, or you can also say something that is difficult. Okay, so here with 10 you can go with F options. Okay, so once again match the following. Let us check. With 1, if something fits the bill, that is here. Okay, it is what that is required. Next, second one, if you do something at the drop of a hat, what is it called as? It is called as G. This is second one. You do without any hesitation. Something you do without any hesitation. Next, third one. If you don't bat an eye, what does it mean? That means when you do not show any reaction. That is a third option. Next, fourth one. If something has teething problems. Okay, teething problems in the sense the beginning problems, starting problems. So fourth one is A. Next, fifth one, if people are at loggerheads, heads in the sense if the people are quarreling or if the people are at fight or conflict, that is the fifth one. So C can be used with the fifth one here. Next, sixth one, if something goes against the grain, okay, that means when something happens out of your hands, that is called as E here. Okay, it isn't what you believed in. Next, if you are penny wise and pound foolish, seventh one, what is it? When you're unable to manage your finances. Okay, that is the seventh one, D. Next, eighth one here, if a race goes down to the wire, that means if the race continues till the end, till the last moment, that is the eighth one, that is B. It isn't clear until the last moment who will win. Next one, if something is like clockwork in the sense we can say clockwise, that means when somebody is very punctual or very regular. Next, if something is no bed of roses, that is called as where something is very difficult, that is the F option that you can use for 10th one, right? So this is the video of the exercises that you have in textbook. So all the exercises that are there in this chapter are given in this video, so you can watch it and prepare for your examination. Thank you for watching. See you all in the next video.